Every time a platform makes a change, authors panic, and every time it reveals the same problem. Over the past few days, there has been a lot of noise in the author community around the announcements from Barnes Noble and Draft2Digital. Fees are changing, costs are increasing, new rules are being introduced, and you can feel the reaction almost immediately. There's frustration and anger and concern about what this means for your books. Now, I want to say this clearly. It is completely valid to look at the changes like this and ask, how does this affect me? But what I am seeing again, and this is not new, is authors getting pulled into the sky is falling conversations. And that conversation is not actually about the changes. It's about something deeper. Let me show you what is really going on underneath this. An author wakes up, they see the announcements, they start reading posts in groups. One person is upset, another is predicting the end of Wide, someone else is already talking about moving to KU and closing their Draft2Digital account. Within a few hours, there's a wave of emotion, and suddenly you are questioning your entire business model. Not because your business changed overnight, but because the environment around you feels unstable. This is what happens when your business is built on platforms you do not control. Every change feels personal. Every update feels like a threat, and every decision someone else makes ripples straight through your income. And that creates something most authors do not talk about, and that's instability. Not just in sales, but in how you think about your business. Now let's separate something important. These changes from Barnes Noble and Draft2Digital, they are not the problem. They're businesses. They're adjusting their prices, their costs and structures to suit their model and external factors. That's what businesses do. The problem is when your business is fully dependent on theirs, because then every change they make becomes a change you have to react to. And this is where the shift needs to happen. You are not just publishing books, you are running a business. And right now, most authors are running that business on rented ground. Let me bring this back to something very practical. Most stores now require you to bring your own readers. That's just the reality. Organic discovery is not what it used to be. You are the one doing the work. You are building visibility, you are running promotions, you are creating reels and videos, you are getting readers interested. So here's the question. If you are required to bring your own readers to sell your books, why are you sending them somewhere you do not control? This is where the Author Store project comes in. Instead of building your entire business inside platforms that can change at any time, you build a system where you attract readers, you capture the relationship, you convert in your environment, and you expand the value over time. Retailers are still part of the picture, but they are not your business. They're just distribution. Let me show you the difference. On one side, we have a platform-dependent business. A change is announced, you feel it immediately, you question your model, you consider moving, you start again. On the other side, you have a reader-owned business. A change is announced, you look at it, you adjust if needed, and you keep going, because your core business is not controlled by a platform. One reacts, the other operates. This is usually the point where authors either keep building their business inside systems they do not control and ride the ups and downs that come with that, or they decide to start building something that is actually theirs. If you are sitting there thinking, I can see why this keeps happening and I am ready to build this properly, then the next step is simple. Join your signature Get My Book Out There marketing system using the link below. Inside, we map this entire system to your books, your genres, and your business model. So you are not reacting anymore. You are building your own author store project. This is not about abandoning retailers. They still have a role, they are distribution, they are visibility to a certain extent, but they are not your business. Your business is the relationship you build with your readers and the system that turns that relationship into something that grows over time. Because when that is in place, changes like this stop feeling like a threat and starts feeling like background noise. You do not need more stability from platforms. You need more stability in your own business.